So right now the pollen is bad, but it takes more manpower than you might imagine to get numbers like these. This morning, I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes look from the Houston Health Department. For many Houstonians, seasonal allergies are impossible to ignore. But what you probably don't get to see is the science behind that pollen count. There are 3 steps when prepping, collecting, and counting pollen.
So this is the film that we actually collect the pollen on. It's a clear film so that when I look at it under the microscope, I don't actually see the film. I just see the pollen and the mold on it.
That film is a sticky, greasy surface.
It is high vacuum grease. We just put it on the film so that when the air is pulled into the machine, anything in the air gets stuck to it.
We then head to the rooftop at the Houston Health Department, where the strip is placed inside a Burkhardt sampler, where it collects particles for 24 hours.
So you can actually see the pollen on there already.
Each day, the old sample is removed and a new strip is put in. Back in the lab, mounted on a slide and counted under a microscope, grain by grain.
This is going to turn all of the plant matter pink. And then I'm going to put this on the slide warmer for 30 minutes, and then once it's all set, then we can count it.
It's meticulous work.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this slide. I'm going to take 3 traverses across it, and I'm going to count all of the pollen and mold that I see in those, and then I'm going to take that number and put it into an equation to figure out how many pollen or mold are in each cubic meter of air.
And to picture that, a cubic meter is about the size of a standard washing machine. The number that we show from the Houston Health Department indicates how many pollen grains are inside that cubic meter. The higher the number of particles per cubic meter, the heavier the pollen load. And for allergy sufferers, that usually means more symptoms. Isn't that interesting? I know she does that every day. That's the number that you actually see. So, okay, here are some solutions to help manage seasonal allergies. First, check the daily pollen count. You can obviously watch that, or you can see that by watching us here on TV, or you can check online at houstonhealth.org. Limit time outside, when the levels are really high. Second, over-the-counter antihistamines. That nasal sprays can help, but you need to do it every day. And then lastly, being outside right when you come in, try to limit that pollen from coming inside the house. You want to change your clothes, take your shower, because all of that can be a really, really big trigger. And guys, get this. So only 2 people in Houston are certified to count pollen, and the process to get there. Yes, I learned all of this during the story. It's really difficult to become a certified microbiologist who also reports and counts the pollen. That's going to be, all of that information is going to be in our extended streaming newscast. But